This is Edwina with Elegant Creations, and I'm here to do my Thursday tutorial, and I wanted to show you my little present box. And this is a treat box I got on Amazon. I think they still have it. I'll have to look, leave a link on my description box. So I put the gold foil on both, so I cut four, so I put on each side because you'll see the back side. And so I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here. Maybe some kisses or some type of candy or a little Debbie treat. But I thought this was really cute. It's pretty easy. I bought this a while back, January or so, and it comes like this. It has just two pieces. Okay, so this is the top part, the bow, and then this is the box. Okay, and I kind of made my own box. So this is the way that it shows it on the online open like this. But I decided I wanted to do a box, and this way it just stands up and I don't have to worry about how I'm going to close it, because that's the dilemma I had because of the bow right here. So I'm going to show you how I do this. So I did this one in glitter, then I cut one out in the red in foil, and then I embossed it. I'm kind of having a dilemma of what I want to do, whether I want to do this in Christmas paper or do this in plain paper. That way they can use it for birthdays and things like that. It does not fit a gift card. It's not tall enough, but I'm going to do a couple of different ones maybe. I like the glitter and I like the foil, and I do like the Christmas, but maybe I'll make a few. Sometimes people want things that aren't just Christmas. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. Okay, and it's pretty easy. So let me get my glue. Okay, I have to get my regular glue. So I do a plain paper and then a decorative paper on top. That way it gives it stability. My glue's not working. Okay, so when you cut it, I noticed when I cut it, I cut the whole thing just straight. I probably in the decorative part, if it's like this type of paper, I should just do one side at a time because it is backwards. But once you put the bow, you won't be able to see it. Okay. See the lollipop, but I think the bow is going to cover that lollipop. So if you have a pattern that's directional, kind of think about that. Okay, so I'm just going to put that there. Okay. And so I cut two pieces for the side, and my measurements are, okay, so the plain paper, which is this, is 3 by 2 1/8, and then I scored at a 1/2 inch, turned it 1/2 inch, and then the bottom. Okay, so it's gonna look like that. Just do your score lines, and you're gonna bring it up. Since it already had a bottom, I didn't do one for the bottom. Okay, and so I'm going to fold this like this, and then I'm going to cut at an angle. And I'm going to cut this off. Cut the bottom. Oops. Cut these at an angle also. Scissors are yucky. Okay. I probably should do that way. And then just cut this off. Okay. So So it's going to look like that. Get this out of the way. Then you're going to turn this, and you're going to put glue at the bottom. Okay, and you're going to put this right there, right on the line. So turn that and make sure that you get your lines right here, the bottom lines here. Okay, and then you do the same thing with this one. It's a pretty fast box. Pretty quick. Yeah, did this in no time. I haven't made too many. I got to get on it. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. So once I cut them, once I do this and see how this looks, then I can cut them all and then work on them. Okay, so you probably would need to do an angle on the top part because it showed a little bit. So I'll do it now. Okay. Okay, so then you put glue on both sides. And then you bring them up. And then you bring this one up. And there's your box. It's forming already. And then you do this one. And if I have time, I want to do the red one so I can see what it looks like. And you guys can help me decide which one to do. I don't want to make too many. I'm not sure if they would sell. Sometimes when I think they would sell, they don't. And sometimes when I don't make enough and think they won't sell, they do. So I did those Christmas lights. I thought those were pretty, and I made 6 of them. I sold 1, and I've had them. And so you just don't know. But I thought they were really cute, so I thought, well, I'll make 6. So there's my box. Pretty fast. Okay, so I decided to do the foil. I did do a plain color, so I thought that was pretty too. So, but I'm going to use a foil. Okay, so this one, when you cut your bow, if you notice, okay, this is the right side. So this is not even, so they're not the same on each side. So when you do your bow, you're going to do the front side, and then you're going to turn your paper, and so this is going to be the right side. But you know how die cuts, they have the wrong side. It's a little rougher, but that's how you have to turn it in order for it to be even with the other side. Okay, so these two will be the same. And you're going to do the same thing, front and back, backwards and then front ways. I don't know how to say it, where you understand, for the back part. Okay, but you don't need the stem. Since it's foil, I'm going to use my art glitter glue. I don't know if my tacky glue will work or not. Okay, so you only put it on the bottom. You put a little bit on the edge. It's kind of, it goes very to the top. This is, I'm not sure who made this one, but so we can go to the bottom. Oops. I brought my wipes, especially with the foil. Okay. And you can go a little lower if you wanted to and then cut it off here. That's really up to you. Okay, and then you do the back side. The only thing you have to remember is you got to turn your paper when you're doing the other side, or else it won't match. So this one matches. And if you wanted to, you can squeeze it in, and that way it looks like that. Okay, I'm not going to do that because of what I'm going to put in. Okay, so then I'm going to put my sides. So I cut some pieces. Let me see if I get my paper. Okay, so the decorative paper is 2.5 by 1 1/8. Okay, so here I put the bow is the 2 for the front and 2 on the back side. Okay, so make sure that you put these with the design here. I cleaned out my pictures. Hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit of time in there. Okay. And then when I cut this one, I cut the whole thing, so I did get a bottom. You can put, if I could find the bottom. Well, I can't find it, but you can put the decorative part where I cut. Here it is. So you can put that at the bottom. So the whole thing is the same. And I thought it would be cute to put bling or something there, but I was getting a little carried away. And I haven't done it, but I have so much bling and different things, so I thought I need to start using it up. And there's my bow box. Pretty easy. And then I could put a tag. This one I did a little bow with string and then attach a little tag. I got to go through all my stamps and see what I have. I want to do some Merry Christmas, some just different things. Okay, so I'm going to do the red one real quick. See how much time I have. Okay. Okay, so same thing. Let me get all this because I'm going to put the gold on there. I think that red and gold would be so pretty. Oh, and this one I used my embossing folder that I've had for many years when I first started doing paper crafts. So I bought that. Okay, so I'm going to cut. Okay, same thing. A little bit in, so this is your bottom. Okay, so the red piece. Guess I don't have my red piece. Okay, I had to cut another one. Couldn't find it. Okay, so same thing. I do like to do a plain paper, just to give it stability. Let's see how this will look. So I'm going to kind of rush on this one so I don't run out of time. So if I do, thank you all so much for watching. If it does go off, you never know. I cleaned it out, but that doesn't mean anything. And you can put tape on this also. I know there's one of the girls in my class that when I taught, she only used tape. So when I did my videos for them, I used to always say glue, and she she always liked to use the tape. So everybody has a preference. I like glue. Okay. See what this looks like. So I probably won't be able to finish it all, but okay. So then I get art glitter glue on the foil paper. I don't know if the tacky glue will adhere well. I just always use this one for the foil or for the glitter, especially now in the summer. Okay. And I have to do a lot of my stuff in the summer, so because I do so much stuff, make so many items for my craft shows, I have to be ahead of myself. Okay, same thing on this. Oops. Glitter glue. And I forgot to do the inside on the other one. I knew I forgot something. I'll do that on this one. I think I'm going to move this down a little bit because I'm going to cut it. And this one is the backwards one. Down a little bit. Probably should mark where the middle is. Let's see. I think this one's a little crooked. There. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I do the inside. So I'm going to cut this off. And if you want to leave that, you can. I just, so I'm going to put glue all along this bow. So again, this one's got to be backwards, so that one will go on this side. See what makes it even. Actually, this one's the right side, but it's going to go on, so that way you see the gold on that. And on the plain paper, if you use plain paper, you won't be able to tell. So I'm going to cut that off right there. Just cut a little slit right there because of that. And so then I need my other paper. This is the backwards one. So then you can put glue on the back side. So I'm going to cut just a little bit. Because of where it sits. Probably I don't know if I did that right. Should have measured it. Cut it. And that's it. See, that's pretty. I like that gold and red color. So it's uneven. This one's uneven. So I'll have to fix that. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll cut it. I'll trim it off. And that's it for my little present. I think this one is so pretty. I like the red. And I'm going to put the sides. And I hope they do well. Tell me what you think. Which one is better for Christmas, or should I do plain colors or the decorative paper? I'm kind of don't know what to make and how many to make. I hate to make so many and I don't sell them, and then I hate to make not enough and have to make more in between the season. Things have changed, so a lot of craft shows have gotten so expensive. A show that I used to pay $65 went to 90 a couple years after the pandemic, and then went to 110. And then another one for 2 days is like 145 that I used to do. I can't afford that. Not for what I make, the product that I have. So I'd have to sell a lot of dollar item, $2 items, and take some bigger items, and it's just too crazy. They're getting ridiculous, but I think I'm only going to do about 2 or 3 shows this year. I'm doing one this weekend, a little county fair. It's called Community Fair or something like that, and they have roping and all kinds of things at the rodeo and all that. And so I'm going to be in the front. There's a building in the front before you get to the arena, and so I'll be selling my stuff there. And that's it for today. And thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that. So let me know which one you think I should do. If I should do this one, or I really like these. But I like bling, I like bright, I like shiny, and I love glitter. So thank you all so much. Have a good day, and thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and share my videos. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, and I'll be doing a giveaway soon once I hit that 1,000 mark. And so thank you all so much. Bye-bye.